When we're live.
Yeah, we're live now.
Yeah, boys! Obviously, as always, I'm on time, on cue. Welcome to Chilling Wargamers. We are back after Christmas and the New Year. Yeah, I believe so. Welcome to episode 7443. And welcome back. Thanks for tuning in to this madness. It's going to be emotional, as always. I'm full of hobby news and advice, as always. Today, we have my good friend, Elsa Nation.
Hello, how you doing, buddy?
I'm good, man. Just man flued up, but I'm good. I'm strong.
Yeah.
Strong.
Like an ox.
Like an ox. Like a giant unicorn ox.
Unicorn ox.
Yeah, crossbred. And today we have a special guest. We have a special guest.
We do.
Special?
All the way, well, special guest.
Special.
All the way from over the water in Wakefield, Lukes APS.
Howdos.
I don't have the sound effects anymore to do like cheering and stuff. They've taken it away from me. Yeah, they took it away from me.
The crowd's going oh, that's big squealing. Close.
It's been a while since the last hangout.
I know.
Yeah.
Same.
Yeah. Oh, for me it was last night, but yeah. With you guys. Yeah.
It's not a competition.
Yeah.
Well, I got it last night.
Tommy Topper Elston.
Yeah. Yeah.
My dad's got a tank bigger than yours. But yeah, how's it going, Mr. Lukes APS? It has been a while.
Good. It's shocks that I've got time to actually sit down and speak to you.
I know it did cost us quite a bit, but we
Yeah.
got there.
Yes.
Negotiations were cool, you know. Chelsea wanted you, Man U wanted you. But you ended up with us.
Yep.
And they're only two football teams I know, so
Yeah, I don't know football.
I am football. So welcome to everyone in the chat or people that are watching this after. Welcome to this full hour and however long we're going to go for on Wargaming. It's going to be non-stop Wargaming from start to finish. Like, we're so full of Wargaming that you're going to have to watch it again to catch up on it all. And make sure you click all the ads because obviously it's really helpful to Elston and getting guests on and outbidding Manchester United and Chelsea. And Liverpool. 3 teams.
If you say Sheffield twice, does that count?
Sheffield and Sheffield, yeah. Outbid them quite easy. I don't even know like the real names. I know there's 2 teams. Football. Yeah, so anyway, non-stop wargaming from start to finish. Maybe even throw some football in there later. We'll name some football players. Alan Shearer, David Beckham. That's it, done. Ronaldinho. Wayne Rooney. I'm done. So yeah, we're going to talk about wargaming. We're going to talk about Luke, cheese and bread. Lukes APS's new brand of stuff he's bringing out. Obviously, professional. I've been researching all day. I've been sat in isolation for 6 hours. I'm not bitter about that. A child did draw me a unicorn and colour it in for me, so I'm quite happy about that.
There you go. Something for your
Dreams.
fridge.
Yeah, it's in my office, mate. It's in my office there. Proud. Boom. What a kid. What a legend. So yeah, wargaming. Elston, there's no point of asking me what I've been up to. So Elston, what have you been up to in the wargaming in the last month?
I think it's been a year since you've asked me that question. That's incredible.
I know, it's like I've written it down on this tissue.
I know, it's you know. It depends what you wrote it in, is the real concern there.
Yeah. But anyway, burgers. Yeah, Elson, what have you been up to in the last month?
Just a ridiculous amount of painting, commissions, everything.
You've been knocking it out.
Huh?
You've been knocking it out.
I knock it out every single day.
Oh wow.
Every single day.
You just said that this is not a competition.
It's a child-friendly show, Elston.
It is. I'm talking about painting, obviously.
Oh, right, okay.
Yeah. I potentially knock 30 out a day sometimes. So
Wow, wargaming, everyone. Yeah, wargaming. Oh, that escalated quick. Quick. Quick.
yeah. So yeah, I've been painting and knocking it out.
What a lad.
Yeah, there we go.
How about you, Luke APS? What have you been up to in the last month?
I don't know where to start. Well, I've had the world's biggest commission for a guy overseas in Australia.
Yeah.
That took me well over a month to do like 3 tables worth of stuff, and then I found a magical terrain piece of magic. I can't even say the word magicry. I can't speak, and it's called sculptor mold. So I'm making it myself now, and I could have done that in a week. So I'm really annoyed at myself for obviously not trying it for all these. I've known it exists. I just thought that's not going to be good enough for wargaming. Turns out it is. And yeah, I've wasted all this time and I'm just thinking of all the money I could have earned. And I've just thrown it away because I've never used it before. And yeah, so sculptor mold, buy it. I'll make it myself.
Yeah, sounds great.
I've not been paid by them to say that. I'm just saying it because it's that good.
It's been paid by us to say that, though.
Yeah. I had to knock it out. I had to knock it out 40 times.
This show is just advertisements after advertisement.
It is.
Like, we just advertise those football teams. We've got at least a tenner each for that.
Yeah. Yep. This show's brought to you by Pepsi.
Yeah. This show's brought to you by
Country Cider.
Country Choice Apple Cider, $3.89 for 3 litres, killing it.
Yeah.
Taste of crisp cider on your lips.
So then, and then after that, I'm working on a table, a modular table for a guy at the minute, and I'm painting a house on it, which is from Tabletop World, which they're just, again, when you look at the stuff online, you go, that's nice. But then when it actually comes, you go, oh, there's more detail than details needed. As in, it's literally unbelievable. So if you've not seen Tabletop World, check them out. And make sure your bank balance is secure. it will destroy it. Because it's destroyed mine. The deer, but they're well worth it, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
They're very nice.
Awesome.
But I wouldn't. I've never seen one in person till the commission came in, because I've never thought I'm not paying 150 quid for a building. But then when it comes, it's special. As soon as I saw it, I just went, oh, bye mortgage. Can I shrink myself down and live in one of these?
Oh, like that film Downsizing.
Yeah.
We just got paid another tenner for that.
We should so do that. Just get Luke to like design us a village, build it all, and then we'll downsize ourselves.
Can I build it before we downsize?
Yes, yeah. Because that'll be really hard.
Yeah.
Steve could go in it right now.
That's true.
Steve could tell us how it really is. Like, go on, Steve, have a look in the house.
Yep.
It can be the surveyor.
Yeah. Structural surveyor. It's not even here. They get so much abuse. What a lad. So, what have I been up to the hobby? Nothing. But next week I'm off to go play 40k.
Are you?
Really?
Yeah. I said I hadn't seen my brothers for a long time. So I'm like, right, next week I've got off. But I can't make this date, or this date because I'm with people and others. Right?
I can't make 6 days.
Hand cannon. They're like, well, I'm free on the 16th. So they're like, right, boys, let's get together on the 16th. What do you want to do? And I'm like, I don't care. I'm not really bothered. I think, if anything, I'll just watch and just get really drunk. I'm not bothered. Just so I get to see what. But what do you want to do? Doubles 40k? I was like, yeah, but I've got no models at all. And then Dan said to me, do you want Blood Angels or Eldar? Like, why would you even ask that question? Like, why would I take Blood Angels? Like, I don't even care if it's like roll a d6, you roll any number, and the other army dies. I still won't take them. So it made me feel sick in just asking it. So yeah, next week we'll go play 40k.
And he's playing.
They mentioned something. Yeah, I'm playing Blood Angels. No, I'm just kidding. I'm playing Eldar. I'm going to play Eldar, even though I don't have a clue what I'm doing. It was so good. It was so awesome. They should just film me a day in the life of Spud Tate, rolling dice, throwing things. It's kind of what I did when I actually knew what I was doing, though. But now I generally don't know what I'm doing.
You should have a blog for every day of your normal life, Spud, because I think a lot of people would watch that.
Yeah,
I think they really would. Like, it's pretty intense. It's pretty non-stop.
Kind of like
might get sacked from work, but yeah.
I'm not saying it. Upload it to Ofcom. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you could kind of like advertise it as a Viking version of Made in Chelsea.
That was so good. You know what? I started watching another wee one. It makes me really laugh, and everyone's going to hate me. But Geordie Shaw, it's proper hilarious. I would love to do that, but obviously I'm not a Geordie.
Coming and watching everyone.
Yeah, gonna have to end this show now.
It's great. It's so funny. I would love to do that. What, just get paid to just go out all the time? Dream. Wargamer Shaw. It was sick.
Do you think the people on Geordie Shore actually are that thick, or they actually get up early on the morning and pretend and practice to be thick?
It's like method acting sort of thing, a bit like what Heath Ledger did for the Joker and Batman.
They practice to be idiots, or are they actually idiots?
Yeah, you sort of like wake up and be like, okay.
The thing is, I genuinely I wouldn't even have to wake up early then. I just wake up. I wake up with all them practicing to be idiots, and I just wake up like, hey guys. How's it going?
You just like wake up. You're like, can my girlfriend get pregnant if she sleeps with someone else and I'm not in the room? Can she still have my baby? You're like,
But that's why it's so funny to watch. It's great.
Have you ever seen there's a guy on YouTube called Maxim Baddy? Have you ever seen it?
No.
I think he's from South Africa. But Spud, you will laugh something like some of the videos he's done. He basically slates people on real life, and it's Maxim Baddy. Have a look on YouTube. He's really funny.
Send me a link. I mean, I don't watch much YouTube. Well, I don't watch Wargaming YouTube much. But what I have on it background, I have the Slingshot channel. Now, he must be paying us a lot to say that, but the Slingshot channel, it's a German guy, and he makes slingshots under German law. All these weapons that he makes are illegal, and he lethalizes Nerf guns and shit. He's amazing, and I just sit there watching it and think, I should really be getting on with some work, because it's like he makes these catapults that fire like knives, and it's unbelievable.
That sounds great.
The Slingshot channel has got the best laugh ever.
I wonder if we could get away with that at work. So, kids, today, what I'm going to do is I want you to lethalize these. I want you just to fire that carrot at him. Do it.
You see, like, the crazy thing is I went over to play a game with Talisman with my friends, and it was like organized a month in advance. And I got there, and he's got kids. He just pulled out this crate of Nerf guns, and like Nerf guns now are crazy. Like, you can detach loads of different parts and scopes and all this sort of stuff. And he just went, okay, this one's really cool. Turned it and just unloaded about 14 Nerf guns right in my face. It's just so painful. So painful. Yeah, Nerf guns, man. They're so close to being illegal.
Yeah, so it sounded like you didn't really want to play Talisman. You went to play Nerf, really.
I didn't get the choice. I went to play Talisman and I got shot to shit.
We once all got together and started firing pellet guns at each other. That wasn't very good idea.
So we do have
some,
Yeah, we do have some people in the chat actually chatting to us. So Ravendale Tacticas come in and said hello. Graham Riggs in the house. Orc Boys.
Legend.
The Orc Boys has asked Spud, has Spud bought a fish for his tank yet?
No. It's literally still sat there chilling out on its own. The invisible fish is still there. It's the best thing when you bring a lady back. Be like, oh, do you want to look at my fish? And they look and they go, the interfish went, yeah, I know. I kind of lied about that bit. Right, yeah.
What sort of tank you going for? Is it?
I've got a tank. I'll show you, mate. No, it's just a goldfish tank. Don't work.
All right.
Yeah, he's got a tank. It's just nothing.
You're growing your own algae.
Look.
Ah, that's awesome. There you go. Look.
Yeah. It's got no fish in it. It's just got a Hulk in it.
Is that a scale model of Stonehenge in the middle?
It's Hulk, mate. It's a Hulk.
Is it Hulk?
That was a Hulk.
Yeah.
It looked like Stonehenge.
No, I'm not that nerdy. Lol. Yeah, so I've got no fish in it still. So I've had it a good 6 months with no fish.
Oh, they'll be fishing it soon. They'll just disappear.
I hope so. It'd be like the beginning of time. What's that lizard thing on the bottom?
It spends so long in there, it evolves and climbs out.
Yeah, like a fish film.
Like a fish film.
Yeah, there's that Fishman film coming out next week.
Okay, yeah.
I saw my mate about it, and I was like, "Do you want to go watch that film? There's a new film coming out next week. It's got like 13 whatevers and 15 award things." She's like, "Oh, that sounds well good. What's it about?" It. It's about a fish man who's just laughed at me. Like, it looks really good.
I'm hoping to go see that Early Man thing from Aardman, the guys who do Wallace and Gromit, because that looks amazing.
Don't know, mate. How many has it got fishmen in it?
No, it's got cavemen, but they're like Wallace and Gromit cavemen.
So there's no fishman.
So they eat crackers and cheese?
I don't know.
Cheese and bread.
Yeah, possibly.
Cheese and bread.
Possibly. Back to the chat. We got Ravendale Tactica. You two should get Luke on more. Yeah, we probably could if
Can't afford him.
Well, yeah, we kind of have to save up for a year to get Luke on.
Well, no, as in, I don't mind coming on once a week. You know what I mean? But we've got to chill down on the wargaming chat a bit because it's getting a bit nerdy in here.
Yeah.
If we're talking about wargaming, I'm off.
I know we've got like literally just advertised companies and that's it. And this is a house that if you downsize would be brilliant.
Yes.
Anyway, football.
So the Orc Boy said, did it turn out that Luke was allergic to his mattress?
I'm hoping it's our last, really, so I can get rid of her. But no, I found out that I'm allergic to epoxies. So that's green stuff, milliputs, any sort of 2-pack glue. The safer resins, all the solvent-free resins, all them sort of things, I can't use them. So the cancerous stuff, the really dangerous stuff, that's fine. So yeah, it's just the stuff that I use on a daily basis, and now I've got to wear gloves and be careful with it. So I can't put my sculpting tools up my nose anymore and clean my ears with them and stuff. Can't do it.
Earwax.
Otherwise, I'll have a face like that woman out of Dr. Dolittle that keeps eating shellfish.
Oh, awesome. Kilroy's in the house. He says, what the hell did I come in on? Elsa getting shot to hell, yes. Did you hear? Oh, here we go. So here's the moneymaker shot of the evening.
We're doing some hits. Dog balls.
Yeah.
So
How
yeah.
to get hits? Bringing a wiener dog.
Yeah. So Ravendale, if you hear about Relic dropping Dawn of War 3?
What? Already?
Yeah. I think they dropped it because it was just crap.
Rubbish.
It was just crap.
It wasn't number one, were it?
I think last Dawn of War I played were Dawn of War.
Yeah, that was well good.
Yeah. Dawn of War 2, not so much. Dawn of War 3, pretty
The only reason Dawn of War 2 were good is because of Last Stand. Other than that, it was terrible.
Yeah, it's not the greatest.
Like, Last Stand, I've got so many hours in it, it's ridiculous. Like, such good game.
If your Last Stand lasts that long, do you know what I mean? As in...
Yeah, I am good at it.
Considering Dawn of War 3 was supposed to be like a AAA game or whatever it is, and it's just like... It's not good. But Judge Gudge is in the house, everyone.
What a babe. I need to buy a keyboard before Saturday's going to actually play games.
Yes, you do. Yes,
and spell.
Yes.
No, I don't need to learn how to spell. I look at all the spelling.
I meant type, but spell came out of my mouth.
Oh, yeah, I can't really spell. I will make it out.
We've got Mr. Miniatures in the house. Hello. So, yes, and we're caught up with the chat. So, there is a reason why Luke is on the show today, mainly because he's got a new product coming out. And I've already pre-ordered some of it because it looks awesome.
Yeah, me too.
Because you're flocking marvellous.
Yeah, it's flocking marvellous.
I love a good flocking.
Yep. Don't we all?
Yeah.
Yep.
Knocking one out and flocking is the best thing ever.
Yep.
I'm knocking 30 out in a day, do you know what I mean?
30 out while flocking.
I tell you what, I can get close to 100 out in a weekend.
Cheese and bread.
Yeah, man. I've just got to keep at it all day.
Mm-hmm.
So I thought I'd hand it over to Luke just to sort of explain about what the new product is, what it's been. I mean, there's a video on it, so you might as well go watch that if you really want to get in depth on it. But it was more to kind of give it a bit of a plug if anyone's not aware of it. Although from what you've told me, you've got quite a large amount of orders already, possibly.
Yeah, we broke the website. I should say I broke the website. I think Geek Gaming lost quite a lot of money because of me over the last few weeks. Because we decided to start uploading all the products, which is quite a lot of them. They're not even all up there yet. There's still probably 30 more types of stuff to go up.
Oh, wow.
And yeah, e-commerce, the website people, they all tried to. A few things had changed, and then because we were uploading that, everything else just corrupt and it just stopped working. And then we got all the main flocks up, all the ones that I use regular, and then it kept saying they were sold out, and then they'd disappear, and then they'd reload up, and it wasn't to do with the website, it was to do with the servers crashing with the amount of people that were on there. So it's good news.
Just breaking things.
Yeah, but we broke it. But literally all it is I don't know if any of the viewers or even a lot of my viewers still might not know. Sorry, I'm full of cold. I used to use sawdust flocks at the beginning because I used to make my own. Problem is they always used to be grainy. I used to never be 100% happy with the look, and I could never get them to adhere to the boards or mats or whatever I'd put them on. Over time, they'd come off. So I bought some Woodland Scenics flocks, which is foam. It's not sawdust. And I got the idea that foam would stick better because obviously it takes on the glue. It doesn't just sit on it.
Yeah.
And that was the initial. I realised because I only bought two because it's expensive. It's like up to £14 a tub.
Yeah.
So I got it to stick, and I'm like, oh, this is awesome. It's worth its money. At least I can sell commissions, quality products that they're not going to fall to bits in 6 months. So I started buying it, and then I was like, it was annoying the living hell out of me that I couldn't find it cheaper.
Okay.
So from aspects of trying, I thought, stuff it. And I teamed up with Geek Gaming, and we brought a full range out.
Nice.
So it's more affordable. It is in smaller bags. It's in 500ml bags, which is still a hell of a lot. Foam covers better than sawdust as well. You get a better coverage. So it goes an awfully long way. So yeah, I've made it so as well with it being 2-in-1 flock, we can make it a bit cheaper. So you've got your clump, not your clump, sorry, your coarse and your fine scatter in one bag. So you've got a civet for the fine.
Yeah, I did see that when I was like browsing. I was like, that's kind of cool. So if you want to find, you just sieve it out, and then the rest you can use for whatever.
So you can just literally grab it and throw it on if you want, like rough, like roughish shrubbery and what do they call it when you put climbers up a mountain and stuff? Is it scrub?
Shrubs.
Something like that.
Shrubs, foliage.
Yeah, foliage, that sort of stuff. But you can just throw it on stuff like that. You can actually just place it down with your hands, or if you sieve it, you can get a really nice ground coverage. But what I like to do is just throw it on as you would a normal flock, and then sieve over the top, and it sort of ties it together. And then you get like two colours because you get your dark and your highs from the shading because of the texture. So then that stops you having to sand and paint the base as well. Because you get quite a nice texture from the flocks underneath.
That's cool.
Because with me now, it's all about speed. So, and there's been a lot of product testing gone into it all. Because I've been testing flocks from all different factories for months, as in thousands of flocks. As in our last nearly moved out. Because you got to think every factory was sending me the whole range.
Wow.
So some weeks you'd turn up with boxes like 4 foot across by 2 foot deep, just full of different tubs of flock. And I would just sat down trying them all, and I've selected what I like and what I use, because if I didn't like it, what's the point of selling it? Do you know what I mean?
Sure.
So I didn't want to put my face on something that I wasn't happy with.
That's cool.
And I've done it as to the best price that we possibly can.
I mean, with that as well, you've set up like a kind of essential guide pack as well, which I thought was a really good idea.
Because the thing is with flock, what I found is because what you normally get is people use static grass because they've got one little tub of it, they sprinkle it on the bases, and that's enough in it. Example. The transition from using static grass on your bases to flocking a board is a different ball game. You need 5 flocks, but what you can see is you see people buying a blend, like a blended flock, and they use one color,
right? And
it just don't look nice. And then that's why people end up going back to static grass. And that was my thing. Because I bought 2, and then I was like, it just don't look right. And then I bought 3, and it started to look a bit better. And then you start building up your courses and your clump and your other scatters, and then it just starts to, all the different textures make it look real.
Yeah, because essentially the ground, if you look outside, if you look at a field, it's not one color.
No.
It's loads of different colors all merged. And it's your eyes that play the trick to blend it into one. And that's where people think, but you kind of need to do the same trick with your own eyes to make it work.
That's why I like foam, because it's so fine. It's very easy to get. It's like using an airbrush over a brush.
Yes.
So, like for example, if you're using sawdust, it's big grains, so you can see that changing color. You can just see it there. Whereas with foam, it's less than I can't. It's smaller than a grain of sand, as in it's tiny. As in if you sneeze in the tub, you get covered. It's like it's like sweetener. As in if you've ever blown sweetener. Yeah. It's that, so you can get such a nice steady blend, and you can't see a transition line.
That's cool.
So that's why I've always preferred foam. And the first time I ever used foam properly, when I bought 5 of them, and well, I actually bought Woodland Seeing its whole range. It cost me £160 odd.
Oof.
And I just thought, I need it. I bought it. And when I bought it all, my level of work just jumped overnight.
Yeah. So I mean,
what I did with the essentials pack is I've put the 5 main flocks that I use on everything in one pot.
Yeah.
So it's just, you buy that and that should get you started. I mean, that's everything to produce nice terrain.
And it's a pretty reasonable price. I mean, what was it like coming out 25 to 30 quid or something for that essentials pack?
I think is it 23 or I'm going to get shouted. It's either 23 or 24. I can't remember.
It's somewhere around that marker.
Yeah, it's 11% saving really. But it's just the fact that what you're getting is exactly the same as if you bought them individual, but you're just getting in a little pack. And in the description on the video as well, I put some really cheap shaker tubs in the description.
That's what I was going to show you earlier.
Yeah.
These things.
Yeah.
So
because
you get,
one bag will fill that tub.
yeah. So you get that side and then that
Power
side.
on other. Yeah. And if you want what I've done with mine, is I bought some sieve mesh.
Oh, okay.
Over the poorer side.
Yeah.
I just sort of glued it in the poorer side. So you can shake your clumps at your course up with one side, flip it over, and do you fine.
That's a really cool idea.
I am full of them. Me should get paid for this.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that.
But yeah, that's another way of speeding it up.
Awesome.
So yeah, I am going to be doing a video soon as well on. I'm going to call it something like I'll call it something crap like the evolution of my terrain building or whatever. But I'll go from what I used to do to what I do now and explain the differences.
Sure.
But I can now build a 6x4 table with full ground modulation in about 6 hours.
Jesus.
Yeah, it's unbelievable. And it's all down to sculptor mold and the way I flock.
I love flocking.
Yeah. So it's I mean, I've not been doing it a long time, but I've just every time I've done something, it's really weird because I'll do some videos showing somebody how to do it, and then a month later I'm going, I don't even do it like that anymore.
Yeah. So
it's really frustrating for me because then I get loads of people buying all stuff I've done in that video, going, look, I've done this, and I'm like, I don't even do it like that anymore. So I'm at a point now where I think I'm going to be quite steady because I physically can't say I can get any quicker.
So you're really good at knocking it out now.
Yes.
Excellent.
I win all the time now.
Auto win.
Yeah. Done.
Ta-da! Wonderful. Now, what I was kind of interested in, because I saw it on, I think you sent me that message on the Friday, and then I had a look on the Saturday morning at the different stuff that was there, and I think maybe it was a point where the website was being a bit funny, but I think there was maybe 12 to 15 products on there at that point in time, and I was kind of surprised by the selection, but you're telling me there's even more on the way, or there should have been more there, which I didn't see at that point in time.
No, there's more on the way because it's taken us that long to take the professional pictures that are on there. Because we've been having problems, like I said, with the packaging company. They haven't got the packaging to us, and they've screwed us over. So we've had to just do it ourselves rather than waiting for the professional packaging to come and then take a picture of it and then go, that's what it looks like. We've had to go, here's what it looks like on a piece of card next to a model. So that will all be fixed when the pre-order comes through. We paid for professional photography to have it all done, and it'll all look proper. And then when that's done, all the other products will be on there as well. And it's going to be ever growing. And I like Woodland Scenics still. I'm not saying that the stuff that's out is the same as Woodland Scenics. It's different, obviously. You've got a Civet, it's a different product that I like using. But because I like using Woodland Scenics as well, I'm going to be bringing out a comparable range.
Okay, cool.
So just more affordable, just same sort of stuff, same colours.
Are you ever looking into branching outside of just the flock sort of territory?
Everything. Everything to do with the hobby.
Protein shakes.
Yeah.
Beer. Sounds great.
Yeah. No, we're going down the route of most things. That anything that I use on a regular basis, I'll look at where I can get it done affordably to a decent quality, and then we'll bring it out.
I saw the other day on your Facebook as well that you're venturing into the world of certain cast bases.
Yeah, well, that'll be something later on that. But what's coming before then is my resin terrain.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to be doing boxes of full tables with a resin terrain, so resin hills.
Cool.
But realistic. I don't want this stylized stuff. I want it to look nice but be functional. So there's going to be tree bases. There's going to be On the tree bases, there's going to be 3 different types of trees. I'm going to be doing an affordable one, which is like manufactured trees that I buy in.
Mm-hmm.
So that'll be like the affordable one with my resin bases that they fit straight onto. Then we're going to be doing like a mid-price one, which will be like, you know, the trees that I do with the Woodland Scenics armatures.
Yep.
Something like that. And then if you've made the money, then there's the wire trees that I'll make, like the oaks and things that I've made, and I'll be doing them to order. Obviously, I can't manufacture them.
Sure.
But it'll be, you can have it painted, unpainted. There's going to be 3 hills, ponds, 2 forests, obstacles, 4 impassable, 3 of them. There's going to be a lot in it.
Have you ever thought about making tools?
Tools?
Yeah.
As in, what do you mean? As in, like, hobby tools?
Yeah.
Yeah. I won't be making them because I'm not an engineer.
You know, I thought you might have come up with some interesting.
No, we'll be doing what all the other hobby companies do, but we'll be finding. I'll be probably buying them at like a trade. Like, for example, one of the tools that I use the most is a razor saw.
Right. Yeah.
Every in the hobby, everybody uses a razor saw. There you go. That's quite a good one, actually.
Yeah, Tamiya.
Yeah, mine's here as well.
Yep. So, like, I mean, the ones that I get from woodworkers, and
cool.
They're far better than any hobby one that I've ever used.
Sure.
But I can buy them from manufacture and put my branding and everything on them, and we can bring them out.
There we go.
So again, it'll be more affordable than any hobby tool because the cheaper from hardware shops. Anyway, do you know what I mean? As in, so all I'm doing is literally, rather than saying it's classed as a hobby tool, but it's as good as a one from a hardware shop.
This is Luke's grand master plan for undercutting the entire market.
But not always undercut. Sometimes it's not worth undercutting. But
Sure.
what I can offer is a better quality product.
Sure. Yeah.
But again, I'm not going to put my name on something unless I believe in it and I trust it. As in, it's not worth me risking my business. So my whole thing was to make wargaming affordable. So I'm doing my best at it. I'm making some money in process.
Well, I've got some of your cherry blossom stuff coming, and that's going to be decorating up a Stormcast army of mine. So hopefully, once that's done, I'll get you some
pink and white pom poms.
Kind of.
Yeah,
I'm going for the Oriental, very honourable kind of look. So, yeah, we'll see how that works, but hopefully that'll be good. And I may even model a Spud Stormcast at some point.
That'd be awesome. You've got to get them doing like, give me a G.
Yeah, give me an S and like does a weird.
The toilets are over there.
Just check my email.
Yeah,
Smart stuff. Toilet. It won't be a moment.
But yeah, as far as the resin terrain, that should be here by the end of summer.
Very cool.
I'm partway through making the masters and everything else. I now have like a guy that works for me who's a sculptor, and he's really advise. You know, he can advise on how to cast it, and you know, because obviously I'm new to casting, so sometimes I'll do something and then put it in some silicone, and then go, oh, it won't come out. Yeah. So it's nice to have somebody that knows what they're doing, so they can go, no, you can't do that. We'll build this on it, and so it's been a learning curve, but we're there now. So
the whole casting thing's a whole kind of science in its own right. Because I've got a friend who's doing his own miniature range, and he's figuring out the casting on that. And you're like, when he's carving stuff out, and you're like, I
tell you what, there's a lot of helpful people in the hobby, though. I mean, I've been speaking to Ainsty from Ainsty Castings.
Yeah.
So much knowledge, so helpful, helped me through loads. There's just people I bump into that know, and people that follow me as well, that they cast terrain, and very helpful. Now, where I am now at the moment, I find that quite hard to come by. Like I've been asking, like for months, I was asking on snow and ice, And I get loads of these companies just going, it's my business, as in I don't want to tell you how I do it. And it's like, it annoys me because at the end of the day, if you're good, you're going to get the work. So,
yeah, very much.
So it's nice to meet like-minded people that'll just go, yeah, this is how I do it. Have a go.
Yeah, I've seen a couple of posts on your Facebook page with stroppy company owners have had a bit of a word with some people about like, okay, but yeah. So, but you're all you're attending some shows, aren't you? I think you're going to ChillCon, if I'm right in saying.
ChillCon, everybody knows about ChillCon. We don't have to advertise that, do we?
Yeah. That's £5 for me.
Yeah. Isn't ChillCon like I don't know, Helm's Deep for orcs?
It's you remember that that little other show down south? What's it called?
And I messed it up.
What's the other show called down south that some few people go to?
Say hi.
I forgot what it's called.
Wave your hand like this.
What's it called, Elson? I forgot. It's near you.
Are you actually talking? I thought you were being sarcastic here. Are you talking? All right, okay, I'll be quiet.
What's it called, Elson?
The Sod's Loot.
Salute, yeah, I remember back in there. Salute, yeah, it's bigger than that.
Yeah, it will be. It will be. I like the fact that you've got a bar there. It's just instantly
we
better
have a bar. We have barbecue food full of meat.
Yes.
It's a bit weird. I asked them for a veggie one, but no.
Grilled bananas.
Excuse me, madam. Could I have a grilled banana? Okay, I'll just eat dust like normal. Dust, and I'll just eat the grass that's outside. That's the only thing that's there is dust and grass. That's the only thing we eat. Got some interesting stories about girls me being vegetarians. Hilarious. For another show.
An extra £5 that though, Spud.
Yeah. Veggie Life, yeah. Upgrade to the new Wargamer hub. More stories.
We've got a hub.
The Wargamer hub.
Yes, I'll be at ChillCon. I should be there with my flocks and maybe some pre-built terrain. Depending on how these molds turn out and depending on how far I get on with these commissions, because I'm swamped.
Fair enough. I know that feeling all too well. So,
and I'm going to be at the show on Sunday. This Sunday in Nottingham.
Which one is that?
I don't know the name of it.
I haven't got a clue either.
Is it Ronnie? Ron? Give me there. It's a tennis club in Nottingham. I can tell I'm very educated in the.
Is this Steve? Is this Steve?
Oh, is it called? Is it Ronin?
Rodin, that's it. Yeah.
Yeah. I won't be there.
No.
But I'll be at ChillCon.
Yeah, ChillCon. No, we'll be at ChillCon.
Yeah, I'll be at ChillCon. I've already had all my orders that I'm not allowed to drink.
Why?
Shh, just don't tell my dad. But I will be drinking.
Well, we'll tell your dad off. As in,
like last year, it's all the time. No, you're not allowed to drink. And I'm like, all right, 2 o'clock's my mark. You see, like when I'm doing anything, when I'm working, I obviously don't do it my normal work. Get to 2 o'clock and get smashed. But like if I'm working like conventions, like 2 o'clock, this is it. It's time. At Salute last year, wow.
2 o'clock. 2 o'clock shitting in golf holes.
No, wait a minute. It was 2 o'clock in a different country at 11 o'clock in the morning. I was absolutely just destroyed. Like, it was so funny. And then I went out, so I went home. I went to, to Moggy's while I was still drinking, because I bought some beer from like a Co-op or something, and car. And then went to Moggy's. I stole 2 of his dad's beer out of the fridge. Went to Leeds and went out into Leeds.
He is an animal, because he woke up at my house that morning and
wow, yeah.
then you got really quite stroppy with Jojo Man because Jojo Man decided before seeing if everyone else had woken up and need to go to the toilet, he's like, I'm just going to go in and have a shower for an hour.
Oh my god. That was the closest thing of doing something in someone's garden.
You were not a happy person.
And then Elsa goes, oh, we have got a spare toilet, a second toilet.
Yeah, it's kind of in an outhouse shed.
I really wouldn't care if it had been in the bucket. That was so bad. So then Salute was just crazy. What else? Oh, so then Shilcon this year, I just drank, but I just hid my beer.
Yeah, I kind of stood in front of you a few times when Steve was walking.
Hi, Dad.
It's like, hi, Dad. Hi, Dad. Bye, Dad.
I've been drinking since 1. It's all right, Dad. Don't worry. That's the thing when I've had a drink, not a lot of people know that I've changed.
Yeah. I tend to notice now. I'm starting to see the signs and the patterns.
Swear more if I've had a drink.
Yeah. You can't control it as much, which is interesting. And you tend to, like at Salute, when you had to get in for the, because we were all going through the normal sort of buy your tickets sort of queue. Spud obviously had to be like a trader. You didn't have a ticket with you though, did you?
Nope.
So what did you do?
Just walked in through the trader bit.
It's like, I'm a trader. And everyone just packed off.
They were like, all right, cool, yeah. Just walked in. Who are you with? I was like, everyone.
To be honest, it's Salute, you could pick any company out of the air, not knowing who's there, and you'd probably guess one of them and just walk in.
That's what I mean. I knew so many people. Like this guy, I was like, look, I said, I know like nearly everyone here. And they were like, really? They were like, seriously. I walked in, the like Warlord game, like, all right, Rich, let's see how you are. And then like go past Prodos, all right, Rob, how's it going? And they were like, yeah, I think this guy really does work here. Doing my common regular walking. How is this guy working in here? I'm a Wargamer, I do what I want. I take everyone out of here and knock him out in the second round. I'd paint your model so hard he won't even know what's going on. I wouldn't even need to glue it. Like that.
So, just to flick back to the chat, we've got Underdog Painting.
Oh, yeah, I forgot we're doing a live show.
Yeah, there are other people watching us right now. We've got
this is box office type stuff, this.
Yeah. Your premium subscription of literally just clicking a button.
That's quite hard work for some people.
Yeah, for people on the Geordie Shores, that is a challenge.
Yeah, or somebody went for a keyboard. Do you know what I mean?
I haven't got a keyboard.
Yeah, how did you manage to set your keyboard on fire?
I did so well. I really hungover. I just remember being really hungover, and I was sat. Like the key was being wobbly for it. I'm not even doing that. It was wobbly for ages. So a bit wobbly, boys. It's a bit wobbly. So the cable were a bit wobbly for ages, and then like it was sat on my bed, obviously, and I was like, there's like smoke coming out of my keyboard wire. So I just unplugged it, and smoke went away. I was like, I think my keyboard. I talked to it obviously because it's like, I think you broke, mate. I think you have to go in bin. Like you're smoking. I put it in bin.
Fair enough. Well,
but then I forgot to buy a keyboard. So tonight I used to get the link off Facebook on my computer, and then it like tabs open, and then I was like, "Oh yeah, I'm gonna get the link because I can't sign into Facebook on my computer because I've not got a keyboard." But I went onto the internet, went into my history, clicked on a different link, copy and paste the F, put it into the browser thing, and then it go to Facebook. Like, oh god, I'm saved. Clicked on Facebook, you need to sign in. I'm like, I can't copy and paste every single one of my passwords because that's going to So yeah,
I think we have possibly the cutest image since the days of Loki Puppy on the screen right now with Luke's little dog who looks like he's about to go to sleep standing up.
Well, He is a tired son, aren't you? It's all that flag bearing you're doing it. Yeah.
Oh.
Well, didn't he get retired in 3rd edition?
I think so. Yeah.
Paul McCartney.
Yeah. I don't know where he went, but
Not that I've been playing since then, but I just always thought Macari were quite a cool little character, so I call my dog Macari.
I think, to be honest with you, all the orc characters were cool. I don't know one which wasn't cool in some way.
I want allowed to call my other dog Gazkul.
Hey, Gazkul.
So we called him Gatsby, so I call him Gaz.
Imagine if you're like just running across a field like Gazkul. Yeah. Just some other people in the chat. We got Ralph Hummel, Underdog Paint. We mentioned Chapter Master Valraxin, Kilroy, Sean Blake's in the house, Jim Wilson. Yeah, so they're all having a chat about various different things, something about heresy and custodes or something like that. So, custodes, you know, the golden dudes for the Emperor thing. You seen them?
That Age of Sigmar?
No, it's 40k. You seen them? The Emperor's bodyguard. You not seen them?
I don't play Games Workshop stuff, do I?
Oh, dude.
I don't know.
It's like a brand new army release. They're like the biggest thing going at the moment. I'm gonna see if
I normally get a newsletter from Games Workshop. It goes straight in my spam file. I let them know.
2 secs. I'm gonna find you a picture of what they look like.
Right.
So hang on a sec. Do some talking.
Am I like that kid at school that don't know what latest band is now?
What is?
Because he's talking about some 40k models, and I'm like, I don't know what they are.
You're talking to the worst person ever about 40k right now. Like, I'm so behind, it's unbelievable.
Well, I don't know. As in, literally, I bought 8th edition to give it a go. I didn't like it, so I've boxed it back up, and I'll never talk about it again.
Is 8th edition the new one?
Yeah.
Yeah, I ain't even done that, mate. So.
Right, okay, so these are the Emperor's bodyguards. So these guys are like even more buff than Space Marines. So these are like the Super Space Marines.
Oh, custodes.
Yeah.
He knows what custodes are.
No, I don't.
Mate, they protect the Emperor, even I know that, and I'm well thick.
I've not been brought up with this stuff.
Right, so the Emperor, right, has some bodyguards. That's them.
Okay. Yeah. Are they like Protec of the...
No, they're like Sean Tates of security. Like, look at those boys. Look at them, Virtus Pretius.
Riding on the steel lions of death.
Yeah.
Are the lions?
Dropping bombs. Dropping bombs like 0161.
They're like eagle bikes. But, yeah.
My street cred's going to go right down now, isn't it? People are going to be like, you know what 40k is? What the...
I am 40k. Hashtag I am football. I am 40k.
Hashtag what is a Space Marine?
Person. It's the person that lives on the moon.
Spud, do you remember that time we were in Hangout and Liz's sister?
Oh, mate, astronauts.
Astronauts.
So, Julia, what is a Space Marine? Is it an astronaut? Yeah, it's an astronaut. And then I started asking my grandma. I asked Judge's little daughter. It was so funny. That's like when you go onto my channel, like, you know, when you have like people have professional intro ones. I literally have Judge's daughter saying, "Hey, it's Space Marine Sunday," and me asking her what a Space Marine is. Like, why do people still? I still get people subscribing to me. That's what I just don't get. I'm like, why would you subscribe to my channel? Like, it were horrific then. Or why are you doing it now? But just for the top band.
Because it were funny.
Yeah.
Yeah. Next Friday's going to be funny when I turn up. I'm going to do a video maybe. Say up, guys. My name's Spud, and today I'm playing 8th edition 40k. I am 40k.
Turn up with a bag of D100s.
I'm just like, and I've rolled some dice. Obviously, you're all dead. My guys are well bigger guns than yours. You're well dead. I'm gonna sneeze.
You're gonna love it, Spud. It's
So yeah, we've accomplished that Luke does not know much about
40K.
I've got no. I bought 8th edition. I tried and tried and tried to play it. I were enjoying as I were learning it. I were enjoying it, and then as soon as I started playing it, regular, I lost interest in it. It went. As in every game, something the same. I was like,
yeah, kind of.
I've been spoiled. Kings of War ruined me, as in it's too good.
Yeah, I think it's one of those things as well. It's like how much because for me, it's very much a nostalgia thing because some of my best mates I play games with. So it's kind of more of an excuse to hang out with them. Whereas if your mates are more into playing Kings of War, then Kings of War is probably going to be a better game than 40K.
Well, no, as in I've got mates that play 40K. I just don't play 40K with them. I normally drink beer with them and watch them play it.
Okay.
That's exactly what I think is going to happen next week.
Yeah.
I don't know what's having the meet up. I don't want to get drunk at like 10 o'clock in the morning. Well.
But I mean, I Kings of War, and then I've been looking for a good skirmish game, and one seems to have popped up, so I'm happy.
Which one's that?
Gangs of Rome.
Ding, 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 ding.
More money.
We have literally made about 100 quid tonight.
Yeah, easy.
Yep. Easy. I'm going to knock about 100 out this weekend. So,
wow.
Yeah, there you go.
I'm hoping to go for like 1 or 2.
Well, we're shouting about miniatures and stuff, and just random companies that we're not sponsored by. Tell you what, I don't normally do stuff for free, but Crooked Dice. Look at them.
Ooh.
Anybody know what League of Gentlemen is?
Yeah.
They are. As soon as I saw them, I went, I'm buying them. And they're really nice. Really nice. Can't wait to paint them.
Talking about miniatures, I'm still not allowed to show our secret miniature. How depressing is that?
I've seen it. It looks amazing.
I know it's depressing.
I've seen it.
That's favoritism. I haven't seen it, so.
Well, chilling Wargamers, chill con.
Is it a spud in a cuscode?
No. Oh, how has he guessed it already? Jesus.
That is a good idea, though.
Because I'd see it and go, "What's that?"
We could do a Space Marine spud.
Why spud in a giant armor thing?
Yeah.
Why spud wearing armor? I don't need armor.
We could do a spud knot.
Yeah,
I'd love to be just a model. It'd be so cool.
Calvin Klein one.
Goldfish. No, yeah, but that's a spud model. But I mean, like me. Like with my joggers on and like my hat backwards and a unicorn t-shirt, it'd be sick. It'd be well good. Holding a piece of broccoli.
Oh, amazing. Well, I think we've been running for over an hour now, so I'm probably going to wrapping this one up. So,
wow.
Luke.
Very helpful advice, and I hope you've learned a lot.
Yeah. Is there anything else you want to say to the fans and the people and any other last plugs and stuff about what? I mean, to be fair, your channel's like 50 times the size of this one, so I don't really know why I'm saying that because, yeah. But anything you want to throw out? Yeah. Anything you want to throw out there before we call it a night?
If anybody wants to come and do some free labor, I'm happy to take you on.
What a bit.
Hashtag slave labor.
No, hashtag
slave club. Hashtag slave club.
No, yeah. No, I'm all right. I don't know. I don't know what 40K is.
Hashtag what is 40K? Hashtag 40K. Hashtag football.
Hashtag come and teach me.
I'll come and teach you.
I'll tell you what. I'll teach you both at Chilcon. There you go. And we'll do it the fun way. No. It's basically every time you lose a model, you have to take a shot.
Cheese and bread.
Yeah, and you're both playing Imperial Guard.
Even I know that's not fair.
Teetotal.
Hard armies have the upper hand in 8th, though. I do know that.
Yes, they do. But when you lose 50 of them, you have to do 50 shots.
I know that too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We hadn't even like checked the chat for ages.
Yeah, we've got Jim Wilson's in. I was doing it whilst you were doing something.
Has nobody asked a question? Has anybody actually engaged in this? Because I
No,
don't.
It's our fault for not asking.
It off by now.
But like, hey, guys, it's kind of my fault saying if you've got any questions. It's going to read about right, whatever. But yeah.
No, we've basically got some just some random comments. To be fair, they're all like talking with each other. Nothing to do with us. Nothing to do with us. Something about red and blue in Nottingham. Security and salute. So I've marked your face, and he never forgets a face. Spud.
Who?
Jim Wilson. The Orc Boys is just saying Fenton. Jim Wilson says he's a Yorkshire Neanderthal. Neanderthal. That's the one.
I am English.
Okay. And yes, Jim Wilson said, I'll give you tips, bore holes in gates and make super glue pots.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Or burn your face with super glue like I did.
Burnt face, man.
Yep.
So, Spud, is there anything you want to say before we go?
I just want to say thank you, as always, for tuning in to this absolute carnage of wargaming from non-stop for an hour. Obviously, everyone that tunes up in the chat, turns up in the chat. Elsa Nation for putting up with me. Because I actually cancelled on this show because I thought it was Friday. But it was Friday to Thursday. And I was totally sober at the time as well. So that's what makes it even worse.
I've told you 3 times what the time was as well, which was quite funny.
Yeah. So playing rugby, you get hit on the head quite a lot. So I'm blaming it on that. And obviously, thanks for Luke for tuning in.
Anytime, guys. I like it. It's on a bit of social interaction I get nowadays. So yeah.
Same. This is the only adult interaction that I get. Male interaction that I get these days. Lol. Adult male interaction. So thanks for tuning in.
That made it worse. That made it much worse.
Well, I have been asked that question a few times this year already.
Sorry.
Cheese and bread.
I'm just ending my dog.
That works better.
Yeah, that made me jump well bad. So thank you so much for tuning in. Hopefully we'll see you all at ChillCon, both ChillCons. I can talk. It's going to be an emotional roller coaster. If you see me, buy me a drink, but don't buy me a drink. Just don't tell my dad. Love you all.
Love, 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 love.
Love.
Bye. Love.
Catch you all next time, people.
See you soon. Bye.